Here at Muir House, we support people with every aspect of their life. Intensive interaction can be as simple as just sitting with somebody very, very quietly and mimicking sounds or even breathing noises that they make, maybe even slight movements. They might move their head slightly and you mimic that movement. And what you find over time is, as they become more comfortable and the staff member becomes more comfortable providing this type of support, this specialist type of support, you can see how involved the person that you are interacting with is becoming.
From when we'd first started doing the training, you know, it was like, get interest in hearing, you know, the way the ladies vocalise or just interact with the world, and it's easy to miss it. But when you spend that time with them and really relay it back to them and interact with them, it's just so nice seeing that light bulb click moment where they're like, oh man, people can hear me, like I have a voice. And so it's just amazing, you know, you walk past the ladies and they're looking for engagement, and it's just so nice. Like, you might not be able to sit down and ask them how their cup of tea was, but you can definitely have a conversation with them in their own way. So it's really nice.
When you're supporting people that are non-verbal, there can be a side to things where you feel like, well, you know, I want to make their life better. And this has really helped us to achieve that.
It's almost like they're chatting to you in their own way, and you know, like they'll look for the engagement and you'll just chat it away to them, and you can almost pick like, oh, you're not feeling too comfortable or something, and it's like, it is like we've learned a new language in a weird way.
I think they feel valued, or I hope that they feel valued. I hope that they feel like they're part, you know, as a staff team, we can provide all this different support, but if you're never really engaging with the people, you know, it's all very well, you can take them out for lunch and you can support them with food, but this is way more than that.
We were so happy, honestly. We kind of felt like us, like we won it. Like, it was just, we didn't really expect it, because it's just such like second nature to us now in a sense of doing it. Like, you don't really think about how little things like that can make such a big impact. So it was really nice that Cargom had actually recognised that from us as a company, and yeah, really grateful to Gillian Lewis really for putting us forward. It was super sweet of her to acknowledge it.
Oh, they were delighted, really, really happy. It's a real acknowledgement from Gillian, and I agree entirely with her. The nomination is a joint award between ourselves and Corstorphine. I worked at Corstorphine for a few months this year, and so it's really nice to have this achievement, and the two services kind of brought together to receive this, and yeah, we were absolutely delighted.
The award we've been nominated or we've been successful in winning jointly with the Muir House team is the Involvement Award, and I think involvement's a big part of Cargom. Cargom's always been a very person-centred organisation. People will say, what kind of support do you offer, or what kind of people do you support? We support people regardless of what their support needs are. 3 of the people that live here don't have verbal communication, and for 2 people we have had to learn ways to communicate with them or to help them be involved in their support by communicating. I notice a big difference in Muriel from when she first came, because now that she has the eye gaze, and it works when Muriel looks at a certain picture, that might be the picture, that'll be the picture that speaks on her behalf. But since she's been doing that, I find even without the eye gaze, it's benefited Muriel's ability to communicate, even just by looking at you. I think newer staff maybe see Muriel as she is now, but for me, who knew Muriel in 2009, I see big progress in Muriel, and I think her family and friends would say that as well.
I'm going to tell Vicky I'm here, and then she has specific sign for different people. So for me, I'm B2 and with the band in my hand. So I'm just going to tell Vicky, I'll allow her feel me, and then that's me. Then that's B2. Then I'm going to tell her there are some persons here to video her. So Vicky, we have some people here. 2 men, 1, 2, 2 men. They are here to video you. Yes.
It's very much a case of the more you communicate with Vicky, the easier it becomes. I have very specific things that I can say to Vicky because I say them every day and every evening when I'm going home. But we do have a number of books like dictionaries and things, and staff often use YouTube or the internet to find videos of how to sign things.
So when Vicky gives you the thumbs up, it means yes or okay or yeah. So that's it with Vicky.
I think people have been surprised that they've won the award because what we do, we just do every day. It's part of support, you know, and I always find as a manager having to, you know, putting in nominations for awards, it must be hard for the panel to decide what's special. But no, I think everyone's really pleased, and yeah, I think it's really good for the team to be recognised for that. And it helps me reinforce that with the team that we are special.